sound. Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. I am your host, Viridian Paladin. Feel free. And today we're going to be playing WARFRAME, Chains of Harrow. Feel free to share the stream, and if you miss out and want to catch up, all streams will be uploaded to YouTube and Rumble at Viridian Paladin 227. Without further ado, let's get into the game. I'm going to share this real quick, but I don't think I'll get... Okay. Hello. As you can see, I have built Loki.
Nice, Tenno. Good, Tenno. We can be friends, yes? Tell me where you are, yes? Tell your friend where you are!
I also have a lich now.
All debts, Tenno, must be paid, Tenno. To me is owed arms and legs. Arms for the ones you hacked off. Legs for the ones you took from me. All debts must be paid.
He doesn't have the best weapon, but I still kind of like it. Oh, I also have mag, which I have not used at all. Real quick,
Ooh, yes! Sector falls into my hands! All gone, all mine! Yes! Sector! Yes!
Operator, did you hear that? It said... cosmic background radiation.
These can make you an even stronger hunter. I will share what I know, but you must prove yourself deserving. May this aid you in the synthesis of many creatures.
Okay, got the traps. I just need... arsenal. Okay.
Receiving an all call on our syndicate frequency. It's a red veil encode, but it seems truncated. I will play back what I have.
Rap, tap, tap. Speak to us. We're listening. What is your name? Good. You remember. We want to help you, Rel. Tell us where you are. Can't. He's listening. Who? Rel? Who is listening? Rap, tap, tap. Rap, tap, tap.
Sorry, operator. The message appears
Haunted.
halted. It originated from a Steel Meridian ship near Earth. Will you investigate? I hope not.
I'm sorry. If this doesn't give you chills, I don't know what will. It is haunting. Yeah. I have a cat now.
Emergency power. Not detecting any crew. I don't like this. Search the area. Blades. Too refined for a Grineer kill squad. Is there anything else? Red Veil. Could they have done this? The Veil have been Meridian allies for years. Search for survivors. you for a second. What did you see?
Oh, child of Zarman, please help. I served Vale. The flock has been driven mad. I humbly beg for the protection of you and your vessel.
I'm marking the area. Stay alert. It may be an ambush.
Now, you already got one can of food. You begged for it early. You're not getting another one. Come on. Oh, there you go.
The safety of Iron Wake. Our sacred muse has abandoned the temple, leaving our people in chaos.
Tenno, if the Red Veil is in chaos, we must intervene. Get Palladino to Iron Wake.
Oh, holy child, I am grateful for... What is it, Rook? Are they back? Brothers of blood, sisters of fire, resist the muse! Will you meet me at Iron Wake? Only you can right this wrong.
I want the kitty. I want the kitty. Give me the kitty.
Another job well executed.
Steel Meridian has received Palladino. You've been granted access to enter their base, Operator.
We just had rain here, so it's 80% humidity. It's miserable.
Iron Lake. Steel Meridian has built an impressive base of operations right under the nose of the Grenier Authority. The Veil's speaker will be here, under guard. Find her.
Leave your vessel at the door, secret child.
Oh, don't growl.
Come.
Let me pet the kitty. Let me pet the kitty.
Hush, Rook. This is our sacred guest. I am Palladino, Holy Speaker of
Let
the
me
Veil,
pet the
like
kitty.
my mother and hers before. We speak to the other side, to him. Without his focus, I pray he answers. Righteous realm of harrowed stars, of hallowed chains, speak! For an age you've guarded the divide between dust and void. Speak! From within your everlasting sacred vessel, you've held the lidless eye. Speak! I cannot reach Holy Rel from here. I will need his sacred focus, a relic stolen from the temple. I beg of you to find it and return it here. Only then will he speak to us. Only then will we truly understand.
Veil rituals will incite fanaticism, but don't be drawn in. I'm not convinced this Rel even exists. I fear we'll have to play Palladino's game to find out. Ortis has been tracking Red Veil disturbances. That's the best place to start.
Operator, a Red Veil seance. How delightful. I have marked a possible Red Veil disturbance, but perhaps you would prefer to...
brew some leaves and...
Sorry. Navigation is bleeding, Operator. Waiting. Navigation is waiting. Oh my.
I love these missions so much. After this, I think I'm also going to do Call of the Tempestari. Just for the...
Find Rel's object of focus, child. You are close to this sacred relic. I am certain.
Excuse me?
These messages, they express Rel's suffering. He's lashing out. I should have seen the cracks for me.
I don't understand. How would Rel know about the dream?
Great sentient queen, forgive me. But what you are, what you've made of yourself, is merely drawn from the dreams of these divine children. You are not she. You are not Margulis.
What are you saying? That Rel is a Tenno? Impossible. All Tenno are known to me. I protect them, as she did.
Oh, but not Rel. Margulis cast him out, for he was different. Our foremothers took him in and studied his teachings. We became the veil, the shroud of his blessed existence.
Cast out. I don't believe you.
Rat-tat-tat. The man in the wall.
The man in the wall. That is what he called it. Try to follow his voice.
He suffers while you dream. Oh, so it was this way. What the heck?
The Donda, his mother gave him this. Holy Rel was not like other children. Sound, color, touch, it overwhelmed him. The Donda's hum let him focus.
No. Mine. Rat-tat-tat. Rat-tap-tap.
Rel, what evil is this? Sacred child, forgive me.
I don't know, I'm doing pretty good.
Another job well executed.
Operator, what was that thing? Lotus, can you explain this? Lotus?
Transference energy. Fractured. It was so cold. Indifferent. Inhuman. If Rel was Tenno, what did he become without Margulis?
He got to be friends with Wally.
Ooh, yes! Sector falls into...
Leave your vessel at the door, sacred child. Come. I have served Rel my whole life, studying Rel's teachings of the void, the dire consequence of traveling by and through it. Now I see that it is true. He alone, in his harrowing sacrifice, has guarded us. What a price he has paid. Righteous Rel, outcast of sacred void, hear my voice. Speak. You have been driven from the vessel by your suffering. You have swallowed the poison stars so we would not. Holy Rel, speak. The Tenno who rejected you have come to your aid. He's here. The Donda. It's working. Giving him humanity. We are listening, Rel. Speak.
Shy?
No, try again. This one? Very good. And this one? Good, Rel. And how about this one?
Mama.
Yes, Rel.
Mama!
Go ahead, Rel.
We're in a ship.
Yes?
Impossible speed. Beyond the Brankel gap constant.
I think so. You're better with that stuff, but it's amazing, isn't it?
So why don't they fix me?
Rel, you know why. Rel, why?
Because I'm not broken.
That's right. Different. So I love you even more.
Happy.
Yes, Rel. You make me so happy.
This memory, his humanity still remains, buried in these emotions he so often failed to grasp. Could they be the key to saving him from this?
Tenno, I have a theory. Return to your orbiter and I'll explain.
I like Rel. He seems like a good kid.
These disturbances, they are transference energy, split apart from a single mind. If we could capture them, send them back.
Operator, Simaris may have a tool for this task. I wonder if his kinetic siphons could be repurposed to capture these manifestations.
Holy Rel, let us bring you the peace you have earned. Guide this Tenno so you can return to the harrowing vessel, so that you might rest.
Rel's warnings. Those dire consequences. He was talking about void exposure, wasn't he? The effect it has on human minds is well understood.
But it's not. This isn't some kind of deep pressure bends as Margolis suspected. Rel saw what it was. Truly an entity. Indifferent. Old as stars.
My fault. Touching is too much noise. It makes me angry.
There. An emotion. Manifest from the game Rel played as a child.
See if you can stabilize it with the kinetic siphon. There, Tenno. Trap it.
Angry. Someone takes the thing you love.
I'm detecting other manifestations. Defend yourself and try to track them.
Rat, tat, tat. I don't want to go back.
another. Don't let it escape.
Really?
Happy. Mama has a stretchy smile. He's listening. He knows what you're doing. It makes him stronger. Bored. Waiting too much. There's nothing fun to look at.
Good. You've captured the manifestations here. Now get out before Rel's disturbance catches up with you. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
You seek rewards, Hunter?
I don't know if you can make Rel whole again, but whatever you're doing, this disturbance is growing stronger, resisting you. Don't let it stop you. Bring Rel home to the temple.
Is that where Rel is? Has the veil preserved him in cryosleep as the other Tenno were on Lua?
No, we didn't have that option.
He's listening, but I'm so... Help me.
Rel, it's just you. Alone and trapped in a transference loop. Don't give in to these delusions of void exposure. There is no man in the will.
Don't say that.
transference pieces. Track down these manifestations and capture them. It's too strong for the siphon. Try and weaken it.
Embarrassed. Talking and everyone looks at you. Why are you helping me? You hated me?
Another. Don't let it escape.
Excited. All the spider eggs are starting to hatch. Sad. Why did the babies eat the mother?
All right. No more to be found here. Get to extraction. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Try not to talk over it because I'd hate to talk over some important lore stuff.
Operator, there is no evidence of any thing in the void. By my calculations, Rel has lost control of his transference. If we can gather these emotions, I hope he will be himself again. You will need kinetic siphons to trap Rel's emotions. Samaris will have some for sale in the relay.
How could Rel have lived this long? without the long dream.
In a way, he didn't. He knew his mortality would undo his purpose, so he gave up his humanity forever. He committed his soul to the undying vessel.
His WARFRAME.
Yes, he commanded we chain it within the depths of the sacred temple, an eternal vigil against the indifference.
And you believed him. You helped him do it.
Yes, after everything you've seen, wouldn't you?
Someone new and can't say hello.
Another. Don't let it escape. The infestation is fighting the siphon. See if you can damage it.
Scared. You look around and Mama's not there.
It's too strong for the siphon. Try and weaken it.
You run and run until you can't run anymore.
Blessed Tenno, Rel has returned to his sacred vessel. I will join him there at once. Please, come, for I fear I haven't got the strength to do what must be done next.
Job well executed. If Rel's been caught in a transference loop for this long, the psychological effects could have been catastrophic. This man in the wall, these delusions, symptoms of the void exposure all Tenno experienced. I hope that Palladino can find peace for Rel, so this never happens again.
Our temple, our home, his tomb. Come, meet our guiding light. This is why you're here, Tenno. It is time for Holy Rel to rest. But I cannot bring myself to do it, to let him go. He's kept us, all of us, safe for so long, and it's time for you to carry on. Release him, Tenno. Destroy the chains that bind the harrowing vessel. He's earned his rest. You may enter here, but only as your true, sacred form. Holy Rel, you have sacrificed enough. Pass on your burden and rest. Tenno, destroy the chains. Only your sacred power will damage them. Tenno, something's wrong. That's not Rel. That's...
Let's have a little quiet. It's my turn to ask the questions.
Well, love, I told you. You can't pet her that hard. Be gentle or she'll bite. Are you okay, Rel?
I won't let you take me from me.
What have you done to Rel?
Crap.
Save him from this. Destroy the chains.
How dare you laugh at him? You should be ashamed of yourselves. Don't look away. Look at him. He's not invisible.
You'll let me in, little piggy. No feeling.
should wait with the other kids until they fix the ship. I love you, but you have to go. Go!
But the in kids don't care about the invisible outs. If you were alone in that drift, you'd need a friend. Even like me.
Sacred shadow and righteous blood, blessed Rel, your aged vessel is dust and your chains are broken. Be free!
But the man in the wall, who will?
They will have to. All of them. They owe you this. We all do.
Yeah, I feel...
Go on, Rel. Which one?
This one, Mama. I feel... tired.
Good, Rel. You're learning. Well, why don't you have a little rest then?
Okay. Okay, Mama.
Another job well executed.
How long have I been going? Yeah, I'll do this one. Oh, come on. That's fine, I guess I'm doing Deadlock Protocol.
Seven for, 7 against. Cast and recast 7 times. So, it is decided.
Go.
The fleet
Go.
has been retrofitted and redeployed to begin at once. New names. Troll for old things. By prophet and void, by the blessed handless founder, we hereby invoke the Deadlock Protocol.
Solaris, EU Sumper, Rail Agent, Crab Diver, or Pit Boss. Hear this. Your comrades, your friends, your family, good people with clear debts are being taken. Vanished. Nef Anyo, in his hubris, is writing checks and cashing them with Solaris lives. There is upset in the halls of Corpus power. The foundations of their kleptocracy tremble. To Nef, we say this. You are seen. To the Solaris, make yourselves heard. To those who have aided us in the past, join us now. You are needed.
Or I could just give Nef the muzzle velocity suppository he desperately needs.
Sparky. Yes. Biz and I may be in over our heads on this one. Listen up. This deadlock spat is costing Solaris lives. The Corpus founder, some long-dead cove named Parvis Granum, carries a lot of messianic clout. Well, Nef's claiming the old man's got an heir. If true, that heir can, by rights, claim total control of the board. Board schisms and infighting might be the main reason SU survived this long. If the board unifies under one person, one bound by Nef, our people will never see daylight. I need you on this. You in?
our glorious founder, Parvos Granum. The corpus became my family.
They buzzed the band. Keep at it.
Began to see a certain similarity. I wondered, who am I, really? After a protracted negotiation, my birth mother sold to me the secrets of my conception.
Wait, what? Get that signal back!
Epiphany. It would seem that I am one of the sons of our late, great founder. And, more importantly, his heir. Now I have only to prove it. That is where all of you come in.
The brass on this mucker. I have to protect my people from this trust fund lunatic. Do your thing. I'll check in with my Whisper network. Let you know what they're saying. Talk soon. The brass!
collected here today will go a long way in supporting our cause.
Well, crap. I had my microphone off. Real smart of me. But Eve Adam 86,
Got
nothing
dirt
much.
that isn't safe to shovel out in the open. You know where to meet. With Rel at peace, we will rebuild in his honor. We will do what we've always done. Take the outcasts, the ones that don't fit in, and prepare them. Thank you to you and your great queen for setting Rel to rest. Take this offering. It's the thing of greatest value I can give you.
One minute. Okay. Whoop.
Well, well, well. Another tenner. This ain't my usual line of work, you understand. I'm not from around here. I've got a fast tractor and I know how to jump a rail. So a new friend in Zeta set me up with all this. Name's Little Duck, fortune hunter, rail agent and the girl your mumsy warned you about. And now, somehow, the local quill-endorsed purveyor of grammars and assorted paraphernalia. So, what'll it be?
I'm sorry, but the Solaris faction would have been better not using British accents, but going more southern, I guess, southwest. I mean, the music's kind of an old west prospector kind of vibe. I don't know, I'm just rambling.
So, Neff's making a succession play. Sumper thinks he can prove he's a sprog of noble descent. No idea how. Parvis was assassinated before any of us were an itch. This?
Look familiar, Outworlder. WARFRAME, yes, but one of a kind. Protea. Legend says she was built specifically for and assigned to one Parvos Granum. Yes, part of a deal Granum cut with the Oracle themselves. Granum was no amateur. He had real power.
Branham, the original taxman. Killed when someone, a board member most likely, sabotaged the void drive of his personal transport. Neff wants gene proof, but there's nothing left to scan.
And yet, so they believe, they found Granum's Warframe bodyguard, who was with Granum when that void drive went critical. So, who is to say what's true?
Our people are vanishing because of this. That's true, I know it. I don't care if Parvus Granum is dead, alive, or making change tap dancing in a Grenier officer's mess. Sparky, you find what Neff's looking for. You'll find out what happened to our people. Get on it.
Or, just hear me out, we go with my plan. Lead suppository. Fired at muzzle velocity. You had 2 cans of wet food today. You're not getting another one. You have dry food in there. But you don't want that, no.
Protean detectors should be on board. Not sure what they look like. See what you can find.
It's, right. It's a great,
Excuse me.
big hand.
Granum tribute. Story is, Parvos was missing his left hand. See if you can...
Another engineering blunder? We need confirmation. Reset and get our next volunteer into position.
What was that?
I think it was a void temporal shift. I'm not entirely sure. Never seen one before. Small, though. Not as big as a person. Patch me into the system. I'll do with some noise while I'm eyeballing the bits.
Nathaniel, you are found. Remember the first days of Fortuna. Your failure, our victory. Without the Solaris, your aspirations are nothing. Return Our Solaris brothers and sisters. All to nothing. So I swear, you will return.
You and your bleeding heart, Tenno thugs. I really don't have time for this. My robotics, on the other hand, do. Kill crews, take care of this. I have history to make. It's time! Send in the next volunteer!
They're gearing up for something.
Outworlder, hold position. I'm getting something.
He'll pay for this. Volunteers. He's killing our people for some kind of weapons test.
Maybe not. I'm still pulling signal from that jockey's rig.
What kind of signal?
I don't know yet. Outworlder, don't let them cut the signal before I can decode it.
Are we looking at?
The jockey's feed.
Sparky, you better get out of there. Well, we make sense of this.
Can we just take the kid gloves off and let me just get all of the corpus, all of the important people? I can do it, I swear.
Mission complete.
Or, you know, just tell me now.
To the Corvus Board and my many...
How many kids are going to grow up in the fence because of this? How many parents lost because I couldn't do my job?
Judy. There's a vent kid a very long time ago who would have hero worshipped the woman she became. You're enough.
If Neff intends to visit that pocket for his proof, he won't risk himself. Not at first. Spunky, you can beat him to it. Biz has figured out how to activate Neff's Granum tributes. You won't believe this.
These tributes are essentially coin-operated. You'll need a Granum crown. You'll have to search the ship.
Neff as the Corpus figurehead, with a united board behind him, will be held for us and workers everywhere. See if you can get across first. Tax whatever proof he's hoping to collect, muck up his plan, and find our people. To cross over, you'll need to find a Granum crown first. Search the area. If you make it across, keep an eye out for our people. They may have survived. I've told more than enough kids their parents aren't coming home.
Crews, the tomb is verified intact. Dispatch the treasurer with my offering. It's time I paid tribute myself.
All right, here's our chance. Time to tax the taxman.
If only Parvos could have lived to see this day. Imagine his face, beaming with pride, as he bestowed upon me, his son, that sacred golden hand. My surgeons have assured me the procedure will be quick and painless. A pound of old flesh for a glorious new legacy.
I'd pay top credits to crack the Neff's coffin. Double if he was still alive.
One scan of Parvos Granum, and my lineage shall be proven. None shall deny me What? Tenno? Again? Not today.
the tribute. Expect some friction.
It has been so long since these old eyes beheld another living thing here in the sanctuary. I am Parvos Granum. Thank you for finding me.
I am the void. You are alive. My faith never wavered.
I live. Treachery seethed within the heart of the faith I had built when the board's assassins overloaded my transport's void drive. Protea, my beautiful Protea, and her gift for manipulating time preserved me. But at the cost of all that she was. Now, she is nothing more than a specter of her former self. My beautiful Protea. That is why you have been invited here.
Father, permit me to show you all I have built in your name. To Nef Anyo that honor.
My name. I have watched you. Monuments to narcissism, demanding others sweat in your stead, gorging upon that which you have not earned. Watched as you claimed for yourself my teachings of self-reliance, perverting them into a flaccid philosophy of sloth, of idleness. Is that you, my son?
No, that must be a different son.
You know nothing, falling short as you do of every ideal that I value. Your words, your efforts, are the model of inadequacy. I called you, Nathaniel, but I do not need you. I need them.
Them? Tenno? Father! You're making a mistake. Come now.
Protea has scanned her kin, and with that, she is reinvigorated. Now, my lovely, if you wouldn't mind, show our guests the door.
Whoa.
We've got a lock on you, Outwelder. Good luck. What the hell? Outwelder, I'm pulling sensory feeds from a trip you haven't taken yet. And hearing myself say things I've never said in a place I've never seen. Parvos? Yudi, you should see this. What if Neff has similar logs?
Biz has a handle on the time jump, but we've got bigger problems than Neff now. Get out of there.
Not good enough, am I? Inadequate, am I? You've been watching me, have you? Well, watch as I show you how we do things these days. Crews, repel those specters! We have bigger fish to fry.
well executed.
Vox Solaris. Our interests have come to align. Now, this situation is no one's fault, and I'm not one to point fingers, but my fleet and your workers are facing the same danger. Convince your Tenno servant to re-enter Granum's domain and disable that Proteus Spectre. I have just the thing they'll need, but there is some assembly required. You want to rescue those comrades trapped in there, and I want to keep the past where it belongs. Dead and buried. Deal?
Neff's a bloviating narcissist with the morals of a haunted chainsaw, but at least that makes him predictable. Parvus. That mucker is something else. I don't trust Neff, but if any of our own are still alive in there, we have to try. Biz will lead the build on this Zorus gizmo.
Neff's given us a cipher for an old Granum file. Phantasmic scintilla and motive forces. We'll need more specifics to build whatever this tool is.
it the Spectre particle. As my Archimedeans explained, mimicry is in its nature. An echo, exposed to preset circuits, we are able to imprint behaviors, like an infant neural network circuit. Only this infant can set the world on fire.
Counter-intrusion just made you. It started erasing files. Pull that data immediately.
The Dallasburg infiltrate control us. They hit our research site with a WARFRAME assault team. Of course they did. I baited them to do it. The whole site lit up. 80 megatherm bloom. The whole lab vaporized. Those WARFRAMEs with it. Fire, fusion, void.
Harrow's random originated spectre particle theory? Guts. This old coot is a whole other order of intelligence, and that's bad for us. Get back to your ship. I need to figure out this Zorus thing.
Another job well executed.
Thanks for the fast work, Biz. Sparky, listen up. Biz's findings indicate Parvus might be close to translating himself from that reality into our own. We're not exactly sure how, but we're getting some odd readings. You've got to build the Zorus before Parvus gets free.
Sector is mine.
Oh, Lord.
A weapon. Glaive class, but with an energy trap. Spectre particles, maybe. Has a mid-flight detonation trigger. Tricky, but I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Gear up and let's go.
Okay, there it goes. I'm already irked at being forced to use this thing.
Too late! The tributes are jammed open and the old man's errant specters have control of my ship. They're spreading through the fleet. I have no choice. If I can't have my fleet, no one can.
To rescue our people. Disengage the destruct.
I can't do that. But don't worry, I'm already at a very comfortable, safe distance.
Duty, the fleet's going to blow. And Welder, aboard.
Wait, it's a time trip, right? Sparky, if you can get back inside before the reactor tilts, you'd theoretically have all the time in the world. I don't think they made it.
Welder? Beauty, they're alive. Listen, Neff's whole fleet is overloading. Huge energy spike. We need to take out Protea. Ready that Zorus. There, our rig jockeys. They're trapped in some kind of energy enclosure. You'll need to charge the Zorus to break it open.
Risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. There's no stopping this without stopping Protea. A bit like eating your own, no?
Here they come. Take out the errands, then use the Zorus to trap the spectre particles that escape. You'll have to time it just right. Full charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them. Well done, Outworlder. Now bring the rest home. Full charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them. Trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them.
By now, your friends have noticed that the overloading void engines are preventing the exits you opened for my captives from closing. Well done, and goodbye. Enjoy your stay.
Outworlder, you've got to get out of there. want it. A fully charged burst from the Zorus might do.
You're too late! The old man's errant specters have... Huh? The proteum trace is... gone? Where is he? Where is my father?
That temporal effect again. And yes, there are your sensory feeds, just like last time. So, the Zorus worked. The battle never... Or did it? I have a headache.
Our people are cooling in, Sparky. They're coming home. Tonight, all Fortuna will be singing a verse in your honor.
Another job well executed.
Thank God that's finally over and I'd never have to do it again.
Solaris, we are reunited. Parents to children, family to family. Take this time to hold one another, for tomorrow our struggle continues. We will persevere. Know that our emancipation is writ in the stars, with Solaris and Tenno united.
Nora is all about incentivizing. Till then.
Yeah, I'm not doing that one yet. I'd really like to get better amps. But that means doing Solaris, and I really don't want to. But I have to. I think I'm going to call it here. If you'd like to rewatch the streams, will be posted up on YouTube and Rumble at Viridian Paladin 227. As always, thank you for joining and have a wonderful day.
Ordis keeps a tidy ship and is therefore reluctant to allow animals on board. In Ordis's experience, animals do not eat so much as